What's up, YouTube? It's Jackie and
Connell.
we're coming in on Thursday, June 28th. We're going to go through a little recap video. We're going to show you the baseballs that Turner's worked his butt off getting this first half of the Texas League Stadium. This is like day 11 after my surgery, finally getting a little bit of movement back in my shoulder. It was my first day of physical therapy. Everything went good, so we're moving on. So we're going to start. I'm going to have Turner reach down and grab a baseball. We have a bunch here. We're going to go through one of them at a time and show you. So the first one is signed by on a sweet spot. Sorry, there's some air in there. It's got a little smudge on it. It's signed by Mr. Tommy Edman. Number one. So number two. Number two is a major leaguer, actually kind of Mojo. It is signed by Cardinals pitcher, probably one of the greatest pitchers in Cardinals history, Mr. Adam Wainwright on the sweet spot. Next one is a side panel of Mr. Yonder Alvarez. Pretty good prospect. I think he's in the top 100. Next one is the second one signed by Mr. Adam Wainwright. Next one, we'll show that at the end.
Oh.
Give me another ball.
Okay.
Next one is a side panel of Randy Rosarena and Umanda Sosa. I need to get the air out of these things. And Andrew Kisner. Next one is side panel of Tyler Lyons. Side panel of Will Smith. We asked him to sweet spot it, and I think he's too big of a prospect to sweet spot right now. Another pretty good great from the St. Louis Cardinals, Mr. Bernard Gilkey, sweet spot. He's a rover for the St. Louis Cardinals. Next one is from Mr. Josh Naylor, signed to Turner. The only way he'll sign. Next one is a sweet spot of Yonder Alvarez. Next one is a professional player. We've had a lot of rehabs down here. Mr. Brett Cecil, sweet spot. And then we have a team ball of the 2018 Corpus Christi Hooks. A bunch of different signatures on here. Then we have a team ball of the 2018 Tulsa Drillers. I think the big name on here right now is DJ Peters. Mitchell White's on there. Team ball of Northwest Arkansas. It's got Donnie DeWeese, probably the biggest name right now, I would say. For them, I could be wrong. A team ball of San Antonio Missions. For some reason, this ball faded really bad. It's a Texas League official ball, and it faded really bad. Big name on there is probably Fernando Tatis Jr. on the faded ball. Not the one that you'd want to fade. This is the team ball of the Rough Riders. They came through the first series and nobody really signed because it was freezing ass cold. They'll be here this week. We might work on finishing that this weekend. Then the next day we were able to get a sweet spot of Mr. Fernando Tatis Jr. Good prospect. Next one is a sweet spot of DJ Peters. Nice big sig. Next one is a sweet spot of another major leaguer, Mr. Carlos Martinez. Nice big sweet spot. And the next one is Martinez again with the sweet spot. Next one was a former major leaguer. This was the only ball I had in the car. It was a used baseball. I need to do some work on cleaning it up. But Mr. Chris Carpenter, he's a rover, not very friendly of a guy, but he did sign the first day. And then this is another prospect. This is of Tulsa. He's top 100 and one of the top 10 in catchers, Mr. Hubert Reese. Nice sweet spot. Can't really read the signature, but can't complain. Next one is a sweet spot of another major league player that just can't catch a break, Mr. Alex Reyes. Only got a few more left. Another major leaguer, has been back and forth between the majors and the minors, Mr. Luke Voigt. His signature is the exact same as he left, and it's just, I like his signature a lot. Looks like a bunch of just craziness, but pretty nice. Then you got Mr. Ryan Hillsley on a sweet spot. He's at Memphis now, actually having a pretty good year. And we have another major leaguer, sweet spot of Mr. Brett Cecil. So now we're going to show some Mojo here. You've already showed this one. This is real big Mojo this year. This is something Turner worked his butt off for. He was here on a rehab assignment. He came down we went to the stadium about 11 o'clock and went up to the stadium about 11 o'clock. It was a 6 o'clock game. They pulled him in the back. He didn't sign. He did come out after. He did come out after in the middle of the game and go. There's a little area down on that gets you to the bullpen, and he came out and he signed for about 100 people. So he signed this one for me. Side paneled, a Texas League ball. Probably the best catcher in the game, if not ever, Mr. Yadier Molina. Signature's hard to see. It's real small signature, but very nice. One of the biggest things ever. Turner was also able to get him on an official major league ball that we had put back on the sweet spot. Freaking Mojo nasty right there. And also Turner wants to show you what he got for himself that he's super excited about. I'll let him show you. So Turner was wearing his jersey. He also took it off. Oh man, I can't lift it up with that arm. But he also got him on his jersey. So I'm going to look at getting him a display case for that. So first half of the season's been amazing for us so far. A lot of major leaguers that came through on rehab assignments. The way that their roster looks right now, it looks like we could see a lot more. But I still can't get over Turner getting this right here in the jersey. He worked his hotel off for that, sat outside in the heat for about 4 hours. Well, actually more than that, probably about 10 hours all together to get this. That's what it's all about. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're out. See ya. Peace.